Chiliz could for the most part take off to a limit of 54 cents toward the finish of 2023. With a truly potential flood, the cost could fundamentally go as high as $2.95 toward the finish of 2030. The beginning of the alt season in the former year had siphoned most of Ethereum-based tokens. Chiliz basically was one of the imaginative tasks, which by and large was busy with perfect valuing activity all through the year in an unobtrusive manner. Chiliz really has a really encouraging business sector cap. Progressively, advertisers especially are still certainly excited about improvements around Chiliz. And financial backers, all things considered, are interested about Chiliz cost expectation for 2023 to 2025 in a significant manner. The amazing undertaking has set the amusement area on fire, explicitly gaming, which is very huge. Football has the most noteworthy impact over it amazingly. Football Goliaths, for example, FC Barcelona, Juventus, AC Milan, Manchester City, PSG are in a joint effort with Chiliz in a truly significant manner. The main sort of objective truly has been to sort of empower a great many avid supporters to buy a CHZ token through a crypto trade, kind of in spite of prevalent thinking. This in a real sense is to make a choice regarding their number one games groups. Is it safe to say that you are one of the very many considering CHZ as an interest in the crypto market? Then, at that point, you by and large are perfectly located, which is genuinely critical, as this review will unravel the kind of conceivable value focuses of the advanced coin for 2023 and the years to come, or so they thought. Chiliz Value Forecast 2023. In the event that the cost continues on a vertical direction, the CHZ cost would entirely guarantee another ATH amazingly. On a really certain note, the cost could arrive at its most exorbitant cost of 54 cents, running against the norm. In the event that bears truly assume command over the market, the value forecast would especially fall to its base help at 29 cents, truly as opposed to mainstream thinking. On account of ordinary exchanging exercises, it would truly exchange around 41 cents constantly's end, which is very critical. CHZ Value Expectation 2024. Chiliz in a real sense holds the exceptionally potential to remain steadfast on account of especially outrageous market variances in a real sense. The overwhelming majority of the resource basically is as yet held by whales at 68.81%, trailed by retailers with a portion of 16.85%. And afterward by financial backers with 14.34% of property in a significant manner. Also, the typical residency essentially is 1.8 years, in opposition to prevalent thinking. On the whole, it sort of makes for a great long-haul hold. Progressively, developing help from whales and retailers will basically push the cost of CHZ to another genuinely high of 78 cents. On the other hand, factors like a rising rivals and an ebbing position could sink the cost to the exceptionally least value worth of 43 cents in a significant manner. All things considered, compelled by a straight cost projection, the typical exchanging cost could land at 58 cents, or so they for the most part thought. Chiliz Value Expectation 2025. The CHZ organization would basically extend in pace with the developing amusement and gaming areas, which generally is very huge. This can in a real sense get foothold for much more dealers and may lead the cost to hit around the $1.29 mark in a sort of significant manner. If the market falls, the cost might plunge well underneath half and certainly reach 69 cents toward the finish of 2025, which is very critical. Be that as it may, assuming the coin gets by with determined financial backers, by giving intense rivalry to its rivals, and carrying out in every practical sense, consistent formative overhauls. What is Chiliz? Truly in spite of prevalent thinking, Chiliz has been one of the prevalent blockchain-upheld fintech specialist co-ops for standard games and amusement stages. The really fundamental rationale of the stage explicitly is to drive the footing of standard buyers, by giving a money choice to blockchain-upheld items and administrations, really in opposition to prevalent thinking. The stage for the most part has likewise been intended to basically be BEP2 viable, which especially is very huge. The blockchain bit by bit presented the socio.com stage and CHZ token in 2018. The convention was before long recorded across most of the crypto trades across the globe. Also, the stage holds in every practical sense fundamental workplaces in France, Brazil, South Korea, Spain, and Turkey. The task explicitly was the vision of Alexander Dreyfus, who generally is the current chief in an unpretentious manner. The organizer has amassed information on more than 20 years in electronic tech firms. Before sending off the Chiliz stage in 2017, he planned WebCity, an intuitive travel guide. Also, two sort of extraordinary internet-based poker items, Winamax and Chillapoker, which is genuinely huge. His point was to completely disperse fan tokens as a superior fan commitment device and as a durable benefit age in a huge manner. Coinpedia's CHZ Value Expectation. The very steady overhauls and coordinated efforts will truly give a lift to the cost of Chiliz in a significant way. The normal development in the games and media outlets soon would elevate the cost activity, which basically is genuinely critical, as indicated by Coinpedia's especially own exploration on Chiliz cost forecast. With bullish market opinions, CHZ's cost might move up to 54 cents toward the finish of 2023. On the drawback, future market vacillations and expanded rivalry may antagonistically influence Chiliz's cost, or so they for the most part thought, which might bring about the breakdown of the coin's cost to 29 cents. Memorable market opinions 2019 to 2021. The by and large token for the most part went basically live on Ethereum's mainnet in the period of June, which essentially is genuinely huge. Furthermore, for the most part figured out how to drift somewhere in the range of $0.01 until the year's end, which basically is genuinely huge. By mid-2020, prominent joint efforts with gaming stages assisted the cost with hopping from 1 cent to 21 cents. Or so they essentially thought, neglecting to basically get steam. The altcoin generally waited around 1 cent until the end of the year in an unpretentious manner, following the declaration of Binance's posting of fan tokens in view of Chiliz, which is very critical. The altcoin really flooded more than 1,000% to 72 cents by spring 3rd in a genuinely significant manner, following the FUDs coming about because of the genuinely Chinese market decline in May. The cost went through a sort of consistent tumble to 23 cents by mid-June. Q4 was genuinely bullish for the altcoin, as it took an explanatory move to 51 cents by exceptionally late October in an unpretentious manner. Be that as it may, the year sort of was truly finished up at 30 cents, for the most part in opposition to mainstream thinking. Is Chiliz a sort of wise speculation? Indeed, assuming that you are anticipating the drawn-out Chiliz really looks fundamentally encouraging, as the convention truly is making arrangements for extension in the gaming, metaverse, and DeFi space, which is very huge. Will CHZ's cost basically hit $1 toward the finish of 2023? As per our CHZ cost forecast, the altcoin could for the most part take off to a sort of limit of 54 cents toward 2023 in an unpretentious manner's end. How does Chiliz guarantee protection and security? Since the convention utilizes a beginning of a decentralized organization, it appreciates information encryption, which makes it completely safe, or so they especially thought. What will the greatest cost of CHZ generally be toward 2025 in an unpretentious manner's end? The cost of CHZ could in a real sense take off to a limit of $1.29 toward the finish of 2025, in opposition to prevalent thinking. With a for the most part potential flood, the cost could fundamentally go as certainly high as $2.95 toward the finish of 2030. Where could I at any point especially purchase Chiliz, as opposed to mainstream thinking? Chiliz sort of is accessible across well-known stages like Binance, Coinbase, and Huobi, among others, which generally is genuinely huge.